Well, that's some way to start this game. They're lining up for an onside kick. How about this for a start? Open with an onside kick. Type of possession, big time risky, and also very confident. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Here comes the heat. He's got an open man. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. Apparently, line number 1 on the game plan, attack, now, immediately.
And this quarterback, he smelt it. He knew he had an opportunity. This is a guy who loves taking shots any chance he has. You saw it on that first play of the game.
Alabama quickly back to the line. To the air, it's Simpson. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
And a golden opportunity slips away from the defense there. That's one he'd love to have back. He knows he should have come away with the interception there in the red zone.
Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Catch in the middle, it's Horton. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. First and goal from the 5 as they try to put up the first. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bama!
And they talked about it this week with us. They talked about wanting to start this football game fast. Nothing like taking the opening possession, using your script to your advantage, and then getting closer and exerting your physicality, running the football in, off to a hot start for this offense.
Got it behind the line. It's Bernard. Brought down short of the goal line. 2-point try is no good, and it's still a 6-point game. They already have the lead, and they're trying to build it here in the first quarter with an onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
Out of the gun, the inside give. Oh, he's got some space. The 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Florida! Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
Lining up for the point after and the lead. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. 1 snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. And he takes this from inside the 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Got a little room. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
Firing to the right, complete. They get it into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good. The lead stands at 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Makes a move. He's got an alley. Can they catch him? They eventually chase him down, but what a spectacular return that almost went all the way. The Gators trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. To the air, it's Lagway. Rushes on him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a phenomenal job getting after the quarterback and getting a hit on him to affect his accuracy, because if they didn't get the pressure, that was going to be a touchdown. He had a guy wide open in the end zone. That was a golden opportunity, but the defense covered.
Looking for the end zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Gators!
And that is a huge touchdown for the offense and also a big momentum shifter in this game, because now if they kick the extra point, they tie this game, anything could happen.
And right down the middle. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back looking for help. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Bernard. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
He's out past the 35. Hits the accelerator to the right. The 20. Touchdown, Alabama! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
When you have so many playmakers on offense like they do, they can score quickly.
How about this? A 2-point conversion coming. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead to 8. Well, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown. You don't see this very often, an early onside kick when you have the lead. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Man, these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. First quarter, you're going with the onside already. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking for space, it's Ball. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on 3rd down. Got his man downfield. Turning it on. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback...
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Florida! After the touchdown, if they could get this too, we'll have a tie ball game. Trying play action. Starting to feel a little pressure. Looking for the end zone, and he won't find it. The sack, and the lead remains at 2. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Simpson. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. Defenses have some work to do to slow down these high-powered attacks as we start the second quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's Cuevas. Pulled down for the tackle. Alabama pushing the tempo. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with fourth down coming. They'll run play action.
What a great job by this defense. You get third down stop, and you're like, yes, put my hand in the air, fourth down, force a punt. They go for it, and you get a stop and set your offense up in great field position already. Nice job by this defense.
And the Gators will try to punch it in on first and goal. Pushes ahead. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for that.
They'll move the wide receiver. The offense changing the play. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gators! The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. Coming out with it, it's Adams. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Off play action on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referee's signal for the 2-minute timeout. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll leave it with him. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Defense in press coverage. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Right back to the well. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Alabama quickly back to the line. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Bringing the heat. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Alabama with a ton of ground to cover on this third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw on first down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
Going to sling it on second down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Bounced right back to them.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
Quick pass on the fly motion. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down.
A really nice job by the defense, understanding the situation. We know they like to run the touch pass. Great job selling out, seeing it, bringing those guys right down, flying into space, getting the fast, speedy wide receiver on the ground. Nice third.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. Back to throw, it's Simpson. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown Tide! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
What great execution by this offense. It looked like you were about to go into the half trailing. Now, with this answer, this scoring drive, you got the lead, you got the momentum, taking it into halftime. Nice job by this offense executing that last drive.
They're going to go for 2 here and try to extend that lead to a field goal.
42, Spider, Griffin.
From the gun, looking for a man. Grabbed behind the line, it's Young. He could not get it in. They were going for 2 to try to push this out to a field goal lead, but they'll stay on top by just 1. The Gators will kick it away to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds his man. It's Miller. There he goes. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Off play action. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Alabama pushing the tempo.
And the defense gets a huge play. I'll tell you, they've been wreaking havoc in this one so far. They've got so many athletes up front on this defensive line. It kind of reminds me about the defenses I used to go against in practice back in the late 90s. Guys like Javon Curse coming off the edge. The freak. It was a nightmare. So hard for our guys to block. We felt like game day was easier than what we faced in practice. And I tell you, this D-line by the Gators, what they got this year, they are special.
The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
What a play by the defender there, guys, in his own end zone. The offense has taken a shot, and if that defender was just one step behind, that would have been a touchdown, but the hit forces the incompletion.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He caught it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. Pushes for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Motion from the back. Looking for a man. It's Simpson. He's into the end zone. The 2-point conversion makes it a 2-possession game and a 9-point lead. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Looking to throw on first down. Still on his feet. He's going to take off. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
Wants to throw on first down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Trying to make magic on, breaks into the open. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
Moving out of the pocket. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab. And the defense makes a big hit, knocks him down.
I don't know what you want to do. I mean, this guy is unbelievable. He's just got such elusiveness. You see him, he's getting outside the pocket, he's making you miss, and then all of a sudden, he's throwing completions. I got no answers for him.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. The Gators get it past the sticks. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Starts to scramble to the left. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got enough space. Touchdown, Florida. And they take it in for 6 more points.
That is such a great job by the offense, putting together a touchdown drive when they needed it most. Not a lot of time left to go, but if their defense can get them the ball back, they've got an opportunity to kick a field goal and walk out of here with the win.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. That drive covered 55 yards for the score. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. His drive will open from the 15. Off the play fake on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Horton. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
Slings it downfield. Got his man. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. A lot of urgency for this offense.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Quick completion on the out. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Line getting set on second down. The give as they work on that clock. Across the 35. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
29 Philly.
Might as well give it to him again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The lost yardage leaves them with 2nd and 11. They'll try the run. Snowed under by the defense. Alabama quickly back to the line. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. They get to the line quickly. Give to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to pass, it's Simpson. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama! Having a playmaker like that can get the offense out of just about any situation.
And no doubt, he can roll right, he can roll left, he can do whatever he wants and buy time and throw the football. But you have to defend everything. You have to defend pass, you have to defend run, and you have to defend plays that aren't even called. So good luck stopping this guy.
Well, every coordinator has a couple of two-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there. They didn't get it. Let's see how that affects the outcome of this one.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. Under fire. Bought a little time, lets it go. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
He had that one slip to the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be third down.
Honestly, I don't think in this situation of the game you need to be taking shots that far down the field. You need high percentage throws. You need to be able to play pitch and catch and move this ball down the field, down a possession late to put yourself in an opportunity to win.
All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. And the Gators getting set on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Lagway. Here's a heat. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Looking downfield on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And the defense is smelling blood in the water at this juncture. They know the offense is going to throw it, and that's why you see these D linemen and linebackers, man, they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback, and the hit that time helped force the incompletion.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This time he's got it. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators!
Such a big play to score that touchdown, but now you don't have a lot of time to celebrate. You've got to come up with your best two-point play to send this thing into overtime and give yourself a chance. Who on offense can come up with a big one here with the game on the line?
They'll line up to go for 2. Sends it back in motion. The snap sets up the throw. Caught in the backfield. It's ball. He's into the end zone. The 2-point conversion is good, and we're tied here in the final period. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. A quick pass to the left. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum.
Well, this defense has tried to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up to try to confuse the QB. It's not working, though. With that last completion, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
Back to pass, it's Simpson. He lets one fly deep. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath, because in the 4th quarter, you've got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you. And that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like, forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Decisions, decisions, decisions. If you're the quarterback right now, that's the most important thing. You cannot put the football in harm's way. Tie football game late, but with these timeouts in your back pocket, you've got an opportunity to drive the field and win this.
Sends it downfield. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown, Alabama! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
That is just how the coach wants to draw it up. Take up all the clock, score the go-ahead touchdown. This one is all but over.
Here comes the 2-point try. Quickly complete. He gets it into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion extends this lead to 8. set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out. It's Abrams. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to run it. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. How much